everyone, welcome. Welcome to day 16 of our 21-day yoga challenge, Yoga for Everybody. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi, day 16, only a few more days left. I hope that you are enjoying this challenge. I know I am, and I'm really glad you're here with me today. Let's get started in Child's Pose. Come onto your mat, come into your Child's Pose. You can have your knees wide or together, your hands forward or alongside. Take a couple of good deep breaths here. A big inhale and a big exhale. Right, one breath at a time. Feeling where you are. Day 16 of this challenge. That's really awesome. I do hope you are enjoying all of this. Here, feel your breath. That's something you can enjoy. This time, this space, your body. Right? All things that you can enjoy. Take another big breath in. And a long breath out. Once more here, a big inhale. And a big exhale. Take your hands a little more forward, fingers spread wide. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips, and come on into your downward facing dog. And you can take more time in Child's Pose now in place of your downward dog or at any point during your practice. My mat's a little slippery today. I wonder why. You can walk out your dog if you like, or move your head around. So as you feel your body and feel your breath, as you enjoy where you are, feel it. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And take another big inhale here. And as you exhale, make your way to the front of your mat. Set your feet together or apart, soft knees, rise to stand. Come all the way up. Reach your hands up, lift your heart. Take a big inhale, hands to your heart, exhale. And set your gaze, lower your gaze or close your eyes. You might set an intention for this practice today. And together, let's take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And as you inhale, sweep your hands up and reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Find your halfway lift, your flat back. Let's take a couple of breaths here. You can have your hands on your shins or alongside your toes. They might even dangle. A little bend in your knees is nice, so you can really tap into the length of your spine. And lengthen and deepen your breath. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Step back to your high push-up, high plank. Now you can have your knees lifted or lowered here. Fingers spread wide. Shoulders over wrists. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Right, so keep this really nice space between your hands and your feet. So you're taking up a little more space. On your inhale, come forward to your high push-up, high plank. Knees lifted or lowered. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward to your high push-up. And as you exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. And one more big inhale. And as you exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Set your feet. Find your halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Coming up to stand. Hands reach high. Heart lifts. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Flat back, inhale, hands to your mat, stepping back to your high push-up. Pausing here again, knees lifted or lowered. Strong core, take a big inhale. Now move forward, halfway down or all the way down for your low push-up, chaturanga. On your inhale, your upward facing dog, your cobra or your low cobra. And as you exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Here, set your gaze or close your eyes. So you can really tune in to where you are, so you can enjoy where you are. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take another big inhale. And as you exhale, make your way to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet. Put a big bend to your knees. Feet can be together or apart. Set a steady foundation for yourself, and maybe slow down a little bit. Sometimes when I'm talking, I talk too fast. I get ahead of myself. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Feel your feet, soften your toes. Draw your low belly in and up, lift your heart. You can reach your hands higher, work with your hands at your heart. Take a big inhale here. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat. Step back, high push up. Move forward, halfway down or all the way down, low push up. Now on your inhale, your cobra or your upward dog, knees lifted or lowered. And as you exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana, come up. You might inch your right foot a little more forward. Maybe take it a little to the right. Bend into your right knee. Lift and lengthen through your left leg. Reach your hands high or work with your hands at your heart. Work with your body. Work with your breath. You are working with this challenge, which is really awesome. Take another big inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Step back to your high push-up. Move forward and down, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog or your cobra. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Now step your left foot forward, warrior one. One step, maybe it's a couple of steps to come into your warrior one. Sometimes it is stepping your foot forward a couple times to take up enough space. Sometimes it's setting your gaze, resetting your intention. The steps you take so that you can be right here, right now. The steps that you have taken, right? The space that you've cleared in your day for yourself to be here. Take a really big breath in here. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Step back, high push up, forward and down, low push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward again. Warrior one, come on up. Open out to your warrior two. And again, wiggle your front foot a little more forward. Extend your hands front to back or bring your hands to your heart. Feel your shoulders track over your hips. Go ahead and bend your front knee. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Right hand reaches up and back. Stay grounded through your feet. Keep the bend in your front knee. Left hand can land on your left leg. It can come to your low back. You might even find the top of your right thigh. Take a really big breath in here. And as you exhale, bring your hands all the way down to your mat. Stepping back to your high push-up. Moving forward, low push-up. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Now step your left foot, warrior one. Rise up and open out, warrior two. Set your gaze, you might close your eyes. Set your feet, back foot towards the side edge of your mat. You might point your toes a little more forward. Watch out for this left knee rolling to the right. Bring it out to the left just enough that it tracks over your ankle. So you're supporting yourself. You're paying attention to what you're doing with your feet and your legs. You're paying attention to your breath. You're paying attention to where you are. And hopefully you're enjoying it. Spin your palms to the sky. Now take your left hand high. Left arm reaches up and back, your reverse warrior. Keep the bend in your front knee. Lift from your left hip. Feel a space in your left side body and find a place for your right hand. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale. Hands come all the way down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhaling, upward dog or cobra. Exhaling back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Once more, a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, make your way to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Set your feet, put a big bend in your knees. Sit down, lift up, take a big breath in. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up. Move forward and down, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Come up, rise up. Open out to your warrior two. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. And here in your reverse, straighten your right leg. So this is your reverse triangle. Feet without moving, press down and away. You're lifting up through your legs. Your left hand might slide down the left leg just a bit. Right shoulder rolls back. Now come on up through center. Stand tall. And reach as far forward as you can with your right hand, coming into your triangle. Reach forward. Extend your right hand down. And let your left arm come up towards the sky. Your right hand can land on your mat, inside or outside your front foot. Your right hand can land on your leg. That's a really nice lift. Or on a block if you have it. And your left hand can be high, but you can also work with your arm on your side body or your hand on your hip. Let it work for your shoulders, your neck. Let it work for your whole body. Let it work for you. And take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Now, ground through your feet, strong core. Let that top arm pull you up to stand. Pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Set your feet so they're parallel or pigeon-toed. Interlace your fingers at your low back. You might add a towel or strap between your hands. Drop your knuckles down, lift your heart, take a big inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. So if you find that as you come forward, your hands are resting on your hips, definitely try putting a towel or a strap between your hands. You can take your hands farther apart. Usually gives you a little more room to access the shoulder ribs, which can be really challenging, but also really nice. And take a deep breath in here and a long breath out. One more big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat onto your shoulders. Come halfway up. Now, pivot around towards the back edge of your mat. Spin your left toes towards the back edge of your mat. Walk your hands around. Hands on your mat, left foot flat. Right foot steps up to meet your left. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend your knees. Sit down. Take a big breath in. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up. Strong through your core, forward and down, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot to your left thumb. Warrior one, rise up. And open out to your warrior two. Find your footing, generous amount of space between your feet. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. And in this reverse, straighten your left leg. So here it is again, your reverse triangle. You might actually wiggle your left foot more forward. Add in a little bit of space between your feet. Left arm reaches up and back, strong through both legs. Soften your toes. Come on up through center, stand tall. Now reach your left hand beyond your left toes to come into your triangle, Trikonasana. Left hand, arm extend down. Right hand, right arm extend up. And remember, you can bring your arm, your hand to your right hip. Sometimes that works better for your shoulders. You can take your gaze up, take a peek at that lifted hand. You can also look to the side or look down towards the ground. Again, let it work for your neck, your shoulders. It's working for your whole body. It's working for you. And you can enjoy this. Enjoy your breath. A big breath in. Then a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. A big inhale. And a long exhale. Now ground through your feet, strong core. Top arm pulls you up to stand. Drop your hands. Once more, pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Feet parallel or pigeon-toed. You can interlace your fingers at your low back or add that towel or strap between your hands. You can kind of adjust your feet so that they're even. Notice if one foot is more forward than the other. That might throw you off balance. Shoulders roll back. Knuckles drop down, heart lifts up, a big inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. If you can let your head drop, you might soften your knees. You might notice resistance in your shoulders. But then feel as you take a breath or two that you can release, soften some of that resistance. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Hands under your shoulders, come halfway up now. Pivot back around towards the front edge of your mat. Right toes spin forward. Lift the ball, lift the heel of your back foot. Plant your hands, and this time step your right foot back to meet your left. So you're in your high push-up. Forward and down, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Open your mouth, empty it out. Bring your knees down to your mat. Come on back into your child's pose. So right where we started. And take a couple of breaths here. Take your time here. That is the end of our practice for day 16, but take as much time as you like here. Enjoy this, right? Really feel where you are. Day 16 of this 21-day challenge. I do hope you're enjoying it. I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, you can check out my Patreon, also the Bent Yogi, for as little as $5 a month. There you have access to longer, exclusive classes. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you tomorrow for day 17.